Welcome all you outdoorsmen and women to the Sticks Outfitter. My name's Craig, and today we're going to go over how to sight in your bow properly. So first of all, you're going to need an Allen wrench set, and you're going to need to know where your pin sight adjustments are. So here you can see my pin adjustments are on the side to the right and on the top. So these ones on the side here where you see 5 pins, those are where the neon pins are located and where you can adjust them. 20 yards is on the top left, 30 yards is on the top right, 40 yards is on the left, 50 yards is on the bottom right, and 60 yards is on the bottom left. So we can adjust each one of those individually. So you can see in this image the difference in spacing between each pin, which can tell you that each pin has been individually sighted. Now before we get started, if you still need to learn how to shoot a compound bow, hit that link up here to the right. You can see a video where we have a 5-step process on how to shoot a compound bow. But moving forward, we're going to take our 20-yard shot and we're going to use our top pin, the 20-yard pin, and see where it goes first. So you see my shot went to the bottom right, so now I need to adjust my sights. I'm going to adjust the entire thing to go a little bit up and a little bit to the left. So we're going to use that top section to move the pins up and down. We're going to use the back section to move the pins left and right. To get started adjusting the housing, we're going to get our Allen wrench and loosen those screws. So we're going to use this top section and we're going to push it down a little bit, just a couple notches since I'm not too far down. And so what that's going to do is it's going to make me aim a little bit higher. And then we're going to adjust that back section. We're going to push it a little bit to the right, which is going to help me aim a little bit more to the left. If I adjusted it the proper amount of notches, I should be right on that bullseye. Let's check it out. My shot actually went a little bit up and to the right, so I need to adjust it again to help me shoot more to the left, and actually raise the sights a little bit to help me shoot a little bit lower. So let's see if we can get on the third try and get a bullseye here. After we get the 20-yard pin zeroed in, we're going to go on to 30 yards, 40, 50, and 60. And when I did 30 yards, it was spot on, bullseye. So what I'm going to do is move on to 40 and see how that one looks. So the first shot at 40 was a little bit high. So what I'm going to do is actually adjust the individual 40-yard pin, which is the third pin here to the bottom, and raising it just slightly, so I'll be aiming a little bit lower. So I'll take another shot. Now after the adjustment, looks like I was pretty close to a bullseye, so I'm going to call it good for now. Move on to 50 yards, then 60 yards, and call it good. Now whenever you're sighting in your bow, you always want to make sure you're minimizing the variables. So make sure you're on flat ground. Make sure you have your proper bow mechanics, because if your mechanics are off, you're choking it, it's going to go left or right, whether you think that you're aim centered or not. So now that you know how to sight in your bow, go practice. Leave us a comment with any questions that you have or any comments at all. Subscribe by hitting that button to the top right for more bow tips and any hunting and fishing tips and DIY projects. And check out our videos listed to the right as well. We have a DIY bow stand and a DIY bow rack that you can check out. But until next time, keep hunting, fishing, and living in the sticks. 2, 1.
Come on, Craig, let's go!
Drop down and give me 25 sit-ups. Count 'em out!
You how to make a bow stand as tall as Shad.
With a cup holder.
With a cup holder.
You're missing the best part, Craig. It's got a cup holder in it.
Shad, no, that's the one we're using!